Hi guys, Ghost Raven here, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines 2. Hope you guys are doing well today. Give the video a like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get more daily videos like this. So we're going to jump straight into the action in this beautiful city that we have growing here. So yeah, we're running into a few problems because our population is getting really high and I'm getting a little bit worried about the simulation speed. I want to be able to bring in a lot more episodes for you guys, and at the moment the city is starting to struggle a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of optimization, and I think one of the things I'm going to start doing first is just looking at our public transport lines, and there we can see what's being utilized, what's not being utilized, and maybe we can reduce some of the lines. And what that's going to do is going to help us definitely with the simulation. So let's try and have a look. Okay, so our train lines just being slightly utilized, a little bit, 4%, 7%, and 13%. Tram lines are being utilized. Our metros are being utilized. Okay, our airplanes are being utilized, and our buses seem to be utilized. So I don't think we can remove any of these services. What is this 7% out to? It takes us out to the airport. It's a redundant line because we do have metro out there now, so I'm going to remove that line. Okay, and I'm also going to look at the cargo routes, and whatever's not really being used, I'm going to also reduce. So the airport line is only being 4% used, and the shipping line is only being 3% used. So I'm definitely going to remove those two lines. And I'm going to remove that shipping route. And the airplane is not being utilized at all, so I'm just going to remove both those lines. So that should help with the simulation speed definitely. And then what I want to do is reduce the population a little bit. So change the densities from some of these high residential buildings to just medium residential. So what have we got here? We've got a high density office, and we've got quite a nice residential building there. I'd hate to see that building go. So maybe I'm going to keep that building, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in some medium residential, and I'm going to replace the high residential. So that's going to do is going to kick out a lot of people. Unfortunately, yeah, as I said, simulation is taking strain, so I just want to reduce the population a little bit. Some of these very high residential we can go back down to medium size. Going to make a lot of people homeless, but for the sake of the simulation, I'm going to just do what I need to do. So that's going to cause a little bit of simulation problems because there's going to be a whole bunch of people that now either need to leave the city or go and find somewhere else to live. We don't have the buildings or the housing to replace the number of people that we've just made homeless. So a lot of people are going to start making their way out the city, which is fine for me. You can see our population is definitely reducing quite a lot, 6,500 per hour. This is quite a nice office building, but I want to just change this out. And I'm going to remove the zoning there, and then we don't need that park anymore. So what are we going to replace that building with? I'm going to probably replace it with a business. Okay, and then I'm going to use the line tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put trees in the center like we have everywhere else. There is a tree there that I want to delete first. There we go. Okay, and just those few buildings is definitely going to make a big difference in our population. I might want to reduce it a bit more, but we'll just see, because there's some of these low rent, high density I'd like to probably get rid of. Not very pretty in the city. That's going to make a lot of people homeless. A lot of strain on the network, getting these people out. Look at that. It's just a sea of people. Sorry, guys. It's for the viewers. I'm sorry. It's for the viewers. They want to see more episodes. Now I feel bad. That's a lot of people leaving. Oh my word. Okay. So those transport networks are definitely going to start getting busy. That's okay. It's okay. All right. So what are we going to do? So I'm going to fill in some low residential here. It's not going to really help with all the number of people that we just kicked out, but I just want to try to finish off this area if I can. And we need to do a little bit more work on our section 3. So I'm just going to put some parks in here. What am I doing? I'm clicking the wrong buttons, doing the wrong thing. Okay, so just these normal parks. And then I'm going to do the Japanese style. I mean, I was going to bring in medium residential to the left here, over here. But now I'm not so sure. You know, I think if we keep the simulation at about between 150 and 175,000 population, then it should be running very smoothly. I think anything above that's going to be a bit hectic. Okay, we are sitting on 160,000. We've got these medium residential buildings coming now. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to add some medium residential, or we're going to add some offices. Make more of this the downtown business district, although we do have the central bank on this side. So I mean, maybe if we can make all of this businesses. I don't know if there's that much demand. Let's have a look at our unemployment and see what's happening there. Okay, so we've only got 0.8% unemployment. So we need more people in the city. And we just kicked a whole bunch of people out. But there is still demand, so we could probably build. You see the simulation is definitely slowed down. Because now all those people are trying to get out of the city. Okay, and then maybe we can start just adding some more housing on this side. I wasn't going to do that. I was probably going to put a university there or a college there, but I've decided I'm not going to do that anymore. Just bring in more density of low residential. As much low residential as we can. Okay, and then I want to put grass on the side of the roads. And I want to put trees. Okay, and then we can fit 2 basketball courts in here. I wonder if we can fit in no, we can't. What can we fit in there? A gym. Another basketball court. Makes sense. It is a school. I don't know how much I want to go out. I do want to save a bit of space for bit of greenery. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the center there. So I could probably put some greenery in there. That's good. Okay, let's just keep more housing development happening. Okay, and we do need to beautify, so we need to grass. And we're going to put the trees on as well. Just going to do it as we going through, so we don't have to do a whole lump sum in one go. I'm going to try and save up a bit of money, so I'm going to leave the simulation running at full speed, well, triple speed actually, and just try and get more people coming in. We did kick out a whole bunch of tax money by removing people from those areas. There we go, nice. Okay, so just keep it going. It's a pain that you have to delete the roads. You can't just say, don't zone on this road. Maybe there's an add-on we can do or a mod we can add to the game that can do that for us.
Slung way low and decked out in some fab fresh bling. All my beads and necklaces and maybe a nice brooch. Can't miss me. Look for the lady with the orange and green hair.
And we did kick out a lot of people from the other side, so it's going to help us a little bit. Maybe just put in like a soccer park or a stadium or something here. And now we should have actually zoned there before we put that road back in. Like that, yeah. Ooh, a little bit squiffy there. Put these roads back in. And then maybe we should put a cottage on this side, and then that's where the school's going to be. Okay, and I'm going to just grass these areas again. Just going to grass all the way down because those will be definitely not going to change again. And we are going to develop all the way over there, so No, that's a lot in one go. Oh no. Why did that happen? Because we had the road there. Oh, okay. A little bit of a mess there. That should be better. Costing us money to do that, but I just wanted to be pretty. Also just making sure we have like constant development happening. There are people moving into the city. After we kicked out all those people, it seems to have stabilized a little bit. We are growing a little bit now. Still a higher population than I would like. So I might have to just kick some more people out. But we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, and that's developing nicely. This is now developed, so I want to put something in here. I was thinking maybe we either put in big parks or we maybe put in another one of those tourist attractions or a landmark maybe. Grand Hotel. We're going to put in a Grand Hotel, guys. Although it's a bit weird to be all the way out in the suburbs. Should probably have been closer to the city. Anyway, okay, let's see what we can do. Let's try and make this pretty. So if we can run a road, does that give us access to the building? It does. The Grand Hotel. Okay, and then we can think about maybe... Okay, so some of the smaller parks, I think. I don't know, maybe we run a longer park camp. Okay, that's just too big. Let's try some of these. Not bad. And then what we can do is we can just say I want to do I don't know why it won't let me connect. There we go. So it looks a bit weird because now the park isn't continued on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and build it myself. So I'm going to go to the surface tool and we can see that this is like a particular grass. Can I not drag this out? What is this? No. this I can drag out all the way. Cool. And the same thing with the side. I don't think I have access to these props or anything, but we can add our own if we wanted to. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so maybe we want to run 2 sets of trees down the sides here. Okay, at the back here, I think the same thing. I'm just going to run maybe just 2 sets. And a little bit of shrubbery around the corners here. I don't know why I just didn't do the other side on both sides when I was up at the top. Look, no, maybe it's too much. And then I'm just like, no, it's never too much. Never too much greenery. Just get as much greenery in as you possibly can. Just makes it look pretty. Okay. So we've got this grand hotel over here. Okay, let's have a look at our postal service from this coverage on the side of the city. It's not great at all. So I do want to put in some post boxes. Then it sends mail vans out to those areas. It just increases the coverage quite a lot. Okay, we don't have any mail services on that side. And let's have a look at our communications. I know we're probably going to want to put in more communications. Yeah, you can see here we're already getting into the orange color. So we want to keep it in the green. So I'm just going to add 2 towers here. Put on all the snapping, make sure it snaps properly. Hook it up the road, it gives it electricity and water and sewage. Upgrade it. And the same thing with this one. Cool. So our urban neighborhoods are coming in. They're looking really nice. Nice sized properties, nice houses coming in. It's almost level 2 actually.
Hip-hop grand. You listening to the smooth beat.
There's a little bit more demand for offices. We'll start developing more housing on this side. And I'll start thinking about we have unlocked the Central Intelligence Agency, or the Central Intelligence Bureaus, not the agency, the bureaus. So I want to maybe put that in this part of the city, or maybe we can keep that for this section of the city, because we have unlocked Central Bank, which you've already placed, and the Central Intelligence Bureau. And then we have got okay, what was the other thing we needed? Education, we don't have a grand bridge. Our airport, maybe our transport, so we don't have the space center. So we are on the expansive metropolis, so we're going to get to the massive one and then the megapolis as the final stages where we want to get to. So we are making it there slowly but surely. You can see our experience is growing. We need 78,000, so we need to do quite a lot of building in order to be able to get there. So the Central Intelligence Bureau we're going to bring in. I don't know if we're going to do it this episode. We might do it next episode, but I just want to keep the city growing while we are here. That hotel looks really out of place. It was a silly place to put it. I apologize. Okay, so it'll be nice if we could bring in... I don't know if I want to bring in more officers or if I want to bring in more residents. So I'm just going to leave it for now. I don't know if this tram line has actually been utilized well enough. So let's go and have a look at this tram line. Okay, it's not doing too badly. I can't complain, actually. Okay, so it is definitely being used. Okay, so I thought it wasn't actually being used, but it actually is being used quite nicely. I think Uga's got quite a lot of density of population now, so it's much better for us. 16,000 residents and 12,000 jobs, so we could actually put in more offices. So I think maybe on this side I'm going to do just that. I'm going to bring in some more of these medium density or high density. Maybe have another whole row of them. When if there's demand, why not? These people want jobs. Let's give it to them. Geez, and it hasn't even touched demand at all. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, I think. I can't believe there's actually so much demand for it. It's a bit crazy. It's not even touching science. Okay, now it's starting to, it just dropped there for a little bit. Now it's coming back up again. I don't know if I want to bring in more people. Let's see if that helps with our unemployment. Yeah, okay, so that's 15,000 jobs and 16,000 people. So it has helped a lot. Our trees are starting to grow. You can just hear the hum of the city. Our parks are starting to grow. Trees are looking nice. I like the fact that there's a tall building in the center here. I think it looks really cool. Right by the tram station, metro station. Oh, it's busy. Look how many people are coming out of it. Let's see what one person's doing. Let's choose some random person. Okay, so shopping. So senior is educated, poorly educated senior. Sorry, dude. Why didn't you go to any of our universities? Or we've got plenty of education here. I don't know why he's uneducated. Maybe he was just lazy. He's retired. And he has got money, so he's going shopping. Let's pick some other random person. Another senior, highly educated, very wealthy. What are you doing? Also going shopping. Okay, so people are coming out to this area to shop. That's great. That's absolutely great. So maybe we can put in more rows of commercial. And I want to bring a park in here or something. Soccer fields or an American football stadium. I think we're going to go for a football stadium again. And we're just going to run a road. And I was thinking maybe putting a bit of parking, but because people are going to come to a football stadium. We don't have any metro or anything out here. So maybe we'll just use buses and then we can just make this look pretty. I'm just going to add some rows of trees. And then I'm going to add some shrubbery as well. I'm trying to wrap the whole side. Make it look like it's wrapped at least. Okay. I mean, it's not brilliant. I'd like to maybe put in another 2 trees there, delete that one. Let's just try and place a single tree. There we go. Okay, I think that looks cool. Don't know if we want to bring in some more housing yet. Or maybe we're going to start developing the central business district here. Okay, so how are we doing on population and yeah, so we've got 2,800 residents and 2,700 jobs, 3,000 jobs. So we've actually got more jobs than people at the moment in this area. So maybe we shouldn't touch that right now. And people are coming shopping. And that's a whole bunch of noise. But they didn't mind, and look how many people. That's crazy. So let's do the same on this side. Surely there's not that much demand. There really is. Look at that. Wowza. Okay, so now I think people are going to travel into the city to come and work here. We probably should have run parks, but we do have parks absolutely everywhere. So if we have a little bit of noise, sorry guys. Let's have a look at our unemployment. 0.1%. It's negligible. There's almost nothing there. It's crazy. Going to be a lot of nice buildings coming in. Increase the density of the number of people working here. I mean, we have our airport city, which is basically mostly commercial and businesses. So, pretty cool. We had a fire that's just been put out. Helicopters going back. I was thinking maybe I should put in some mixed, but then it's going to be bringing a lot more people into the city again. Let's have a look how many people it actually brings in. So this is a fully not completely fully leveled. 108 households. That's a lot. It increased the number of our people living here, so let's rather do offices. I mean, surely if there's that much demand, then let it grow. Except when it does that. I almost did it everywhere. Should have controlled it better. Okay, so how you deal with that is you only paint in what you need. And it deals with that problem. Okay, so let's bring in a whole nother row on this side. There's demand. I don't know why, because the unemployment is so low. I think we finally met our demand. Such a beautiful asset. It really is quite pretty. So pretty, man. Okay, so I don't know if we should do a little bit more development out this side. Looks like our demand's coming back, so we can put in a little bit more. I want to start bringing in some offices here as well. But I think I want to bring in more people. So I want to have a college maybe over there. Maybe we only need one and we don't need a college here as well. So let's just take it away for now. I mean, we can always add it back if we need to. Okay, so I'm going to do quite a lot of zoning. Okay, I'm just going to bring these roads back in. We messed up because we need the school here, so we can't have houses there. And that will be our elementary, our high school, and another elementary. I'm just going to upgrade those. Delete that road. Paint in there, paint in there, there. Cool. I've already done some of the grassing and stuff, so only a little bit less to do now. We should have brought that road back in as well. We're gonna have to do that just now. I missed doing the grass there for some reason. Okay, and let's bring you back in. Let's grass you, and let's do trees. Cool. And then we just need to do down these ones. And I can paint in. Ugh, just messed that up, didn't I? Man. I have the simulation paused at the moment. And what I'm doing is I am painting in a whole bunch of zones all at once. Then run the simulation again and boom, lots of houses come in. And I messed that side up as well. Sorry. There we go. Looking good. Oh, looks like we missed grassing this this section over here. Cool. Okay, so there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Please don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, and you'll get more daily videos like this. I hope you have a good day. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.